Hi, I'm Sarah Stonecipher, and welcome to my channel where we talk about all things brick and mortar retail. And today we're going to talk about 5 low-cost ways that you can market your brick and mortar business. Now, before I jump in, I want to remind everyone that if they want private consultations, private talks with me, you can head on over to my website. All the links are below. We have an hour-long Zoom call that you can purchase, or you can get in with me and do a custom package for all of your needs. It's really great. All right. Enough of that, let's jump into the fun stuff. I have some really unique and creative ways that you can get people in your door. The first one we're gonna talk about is private parties. We do some really fun events inside my store, and one of my favorites is our sip and shop package. What we do is after hours, we provide some kind of beverage, and we allow women to come in and shop. We have done everything from birthday parties to fundraisers for local schools and charities. We started reaching out to any kind of women's groups in the area and saying, hey, we will allow you to essentially have an after hours fun party with your girlfriends. If you want to raise money for your charity of choice, you can do that, or it can just be a fun thing. And you get all your girlfriends together. We usually do it on a Thursday night because they can leave their kids at home, and it is so popular, you guys. The drinks we usually serve, I'm not kidding, I go to Trader Joe's, I get some cheap wine, we do some kind of punch. It feels super fun to them, but truthfully, women just love an excuse to get together. And when they are together in that environment, they will spend. I am not kidding, I have done these sip and shops before where I have made thousands of dollars in 2 hours, because everybody's excited, they're trying stuff on, they're encouraging each other. Plus it's getting people outside of their normal routine and getting people to stop by your store and remember that you are there. Such a good one. Number 2, doing pop-ups. Now, I do not mean doing a pop-up at a local market. That's great, but a lot of times those cost money. Tables can range from $50 to, we have some in town that are $500 just to set up at market. Plus, when you're there, your target customer may only be a fraction of the people walking around. So instead, I encourage you to think about businesses outside of your business that your customer is frequenting. Maybe those are a local hair salon or spa. Maybe it's a yoga studio. You can contact them and ask them if you can do a pop-up inside of their establishment. Now, this can be after hours. It could be on a Saturday. You may be saying to yourself, Sarah, I have a beautiful store. Why would I go off-site? Well, if they don't know you're there, if you don't already have a relationship with these customers, it's going to be hard to get them in the door. We know that. And so by going to them, you are going to show these customers that have not been to your store yet that you have a quality product. They're going to meet you face to face if you are the ones doing the pop-up, and it will establish a relationship that will get them to come to your store. It's a great way, and again, you will be the focal point. You won't just be one of many tables set up. Okay, third way. Host local makers. If you have not seen my video on why it's important to carry handmade and locally made goods, we're gonna link this video right here. I'm telling you, it is genius. And one of the reasons why it's genius is because you can invite those makers in to do meet and greets. We love to do this, especially in the summertime when it is slow. We do a summer Meet Your Maker series, and they come in, stand by their display, and get to actually meet the people inside of their store. Why is this important? Because they have their own following. They have their friends, family, all the people that they have in their circles from all the markets they have popped up at. You are tapping into their following. So when they're doing a pop-up at your store, they're posting about it. Maybe they go live while they're in the store. It really helps to cross-promote the two brands. Plus, it lets your customers know that you have handmade quality products in your store, you are supporting other local businesses, and you are carrying unique products that they can get nowhere else. So I'm telling you, this is a great one, especially in those slow months. Another one, we actually stole this idea from Old Navy. You may recognize it. When you go to Old Navy, you check out almost every single time. They're like, oh, you spent $50. Here's a $5 Old Navy buck that you can only spend in the next 3 weeks. Sounds cheesy, but I'm telling you, it works. We call them inside my store misread cash, and we usually do, for every $25 spent, you get a $5 misread cash. We only do this on special occasions, usually once during the summertime and another one on Black Friday. And you write in an expiration date. So we usually have a little card that I made in Vistaprint, super easy, and then it has a line for the expiration date. That way you can use them all going forward, and you put in 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance. That way it gets them coming back when maybe in the summertime they would not have come back that close together. Or for example, on Black Friday, you want to encourage them to come back closer to Christmas to buy their Christmas gifts. It's super easy to do. It's proven by the big companies, and it's something that, I mean, you get free cards on Vistaprint, guys. So this is a no-brainer. Another one that I absolutely love, and this kind of fell in our lap because we actually just had someone come into my store and want to do it, and we've done it ever since, is contacting local wine distributors. They are always looking for unique and interesting places to set up and do tastings. I love to bring a wine distributor in on a Saturday, set them up in the corner, and you have a free wine tasting for all the ladies walking in their store. So one of the fun facts about me when I go to market, not just me, but all people who go to market, is they start serving champagne at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Reason why? They know that if they can give us some champagne, we're probably going to spend more money. The same is true inside of your store. So, love having somebody who I don't have to pay for the alcohol. You have this whole, event around a great wine tasting. It's good for the distributor. It's good for you. Your customers will love it. Easy, easy peasy. Okay, last one. And this one is actually one of my favorites because it merges education with the fun aspect of clothing. And this is bringing in experts to do either after hours or while you're open seminars. Now, the expert can be you. The expert can be somebody else, but the main theme is that you want to offer a service of teaching people how to dress. So an example of this is going to be big out there right now is House of Color. It is a, maybe you've heard of it. It is a great service that people are offering where you can sign up and be a House of Color rep. And essentially what they do is they help people find the color that they should be wearing, the color scheme, I should say, that they should be wearing. Now, you can bring a House of Color rep in and do a seminar, or you could do your own research online. There is a ton of information out there, especially on Pinterest. Teach yourself, and then in turn, teach your customers. Other things you can do is trend forecasting. You can do it at the beginning of each season and do a fun talk about all the trends going forward. You can do how to dress for certain events, work, evening, going out. You could do how to dress for your specific body type. You're offering a service to people, and then in turn, you are empowering them to really understand how to purchase clothing for themselves. So it's a win-win for the customer, it's a win for you, and again, it's thinking outside of that box. It's all about retention of your customers and giving them the full service. If you have not seen my video on customer loyalty, we have a great video, we'll link it here, on how to implement customer loyalty programs inside your store. It's all about giving them the entire package, and that is all part of your marketing program. All right, thank you so much, and I hope you gained a lot from all of these tried and true marketing strategies that I have done inside of my store. Please like and subscribe, and as usual, comment if you have any questions. I love to answer them, and we'll see you soon.
Have you ever dreamed of opening your own clothing store? Would you love to be a larger part of your local community? Or maybe you already have an online shop but want to take the leap into a physical location. Well, join me as I pull back the curtain on all things brick and mortar. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on how to grow and thrive in your own retail storefront.